It's episode 47 of the Danish Youth Academy Challenge. Today we've got an intake. That is the main thing we're going to talk about. But firstly, I'm just going to run you through what's been happening in this domestic season. So last season we won the league. That was just like very obvious. We got beaten in the Champions League in the last minute header. This year we're doing all right. We're going to win the league again. I'm pretty certain that now we're going to win the league every single season, unless there's a massive slip up. We did get knocked out in the quarter-final of the Cup by Lyngby, which was a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. You don't get much reputation for that, all that stuff. I'm trying to get to 4-star reputation so I can get another youth intake, youth upgrade. That's a long way off, it seems. Looking at the Champions League, Barcelona have been knocked out, Real Madrid have been knocked out, and AC Milan have been knocked out by West Ham. Now, I think we are into the quarterfinals because we beat Girona basically 3-0 at home. We dominated them, and then we beat them 1-0. Sorry, 3-1 at home, and then we beat them 1-0 in the away leg, which is very satisfying beating them 1-0 because they're a top 3, top 4 team in Spain now. They're always in the Champions League. They always get through to this knockout stage. So yeah, it was a nice little victory. We could have got an easier one, I guess. I suppose Udinese, Cardiff are there. Cardiff aren't easy, by the way. I just mentioned them just because they've got a tycoon. The young goalkeeper we got last season, he's doing all right. He's coming along not amazingly, but he's doing okay. He's only played 3 games. He's conceded 6 goals, got 1 clean sheet. I've not been able to play him as much as I'd like. I probably will play him a little bit more next season. Well, definitely next season. I don't like that he's only 5'11". I would quite like him to become 6 foot, 6'1", 6'1" at least, honestly. But I'm gonna have to play him because if we want to finish this challenge, I need a good goalkeeper because inevitably we're gonna get a penalty shootout in a Champions League, or if not, we're gonna be under the cosh a little bit in one of the games, under a bit of pressure, and we're gonna need a goalkeeper to bail us out. And currently, Ahmed, who's good, he won't be able to do it. Right back, we've got Martin Linskau. Now, I've mentioned him before, but now he's our first choice right back. He's a Wonderkid. He's ambitious. I've given him some good traits as well. Runs with the ball down the right and gets forward whenever possible. He attacks from that right-hand side. 27 games, 6.89. He can get better. He's wanted by a lot of people. He's very close to being 19, so he's nowhere near done yet in his development. But I'm hoping he becomes a lot better than that. Not because he's not good now, but I want an elite right back. That would be fantastic for our tactics. So. Ibsen Jensen here, and he's improving as well quite nicely. I played him 12 times this season. Starts anyway. He's had 4 substitute appearances. He's still 5-star potential, which is very, very key. He's up to 15 million value now. He's only 16. I do play him quite a lot. I don't play him in the Champions League. I did once there, as you can see, 6.3. Wasn't good. And he was banned from the Champions League since that point. Not banned, but you know what I'm saying. I don't want him in there. But he's played in the league a couple of times against teams near the bottom. Done all right, to be honest. 6.87 in the league. Very respectable for a 16-year-old centre-back. He's not even 17 for, 5 more months? So yeah, he's 16 and a half, I guess. 6'2", so his jumping reach will improve. His tackling's already very good, 15. Marking's good at 13. Positioning's good at 13. I think right now we're working on his quickness to get his pace up. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm working on his strength, that's right. His jumping reach. Basically, I'm working on his physicals right now. But yeah, I'm going to be playing him more next season. We've also got this guy, Henning Gartenmann. Obviously, there's another Gartenmann, but this is Henning, not Martin. No relation, thank God. So, Henning is 5-star potential as well. His value is a little bit low. I'd quite like it to be a bit higher than that. He's played 5 starts this season, 14 substitute appearances. I've not played him as much as I'd like, to be honest. I should have done. 6.88 average rating. Again, he came off the bench 6 times in the Champions League, did all right. But yeah, he's coming along quite nicely. We've got a couple of players now that are 5-star that hopefully can settle in alongside the really good players. And in the next 5 seasons, within the next 5 seasons, I'm hoping to try and get this challenge completed. Obviously, there's going to be a hell of a lot of luck. A couple of red cards for the other teams, a couple of injuries, a couple of penalties, shootouts or whatever. Champions League's usually like that. But we've got a couple of players that we maybe can see the light at the end of the tunnel here. And the other one is Nenad Petrovsky. Now, he's only just become available to play in the last 3 months. He's become 16, but he's very fast. He's got good flair, good finishing, good technique. He started 2 games, came off the bench in 3, 6.9. He's got an assist in the league as well. Should have had a goal, didn't. But yeah, he's been playing sort of like Argeson's spot, left midfield, left wing, depending on which formation we use. And he's also played a bit of shadow striker as well, depending if we switch to a 4-2-3-1. Some games we use 4-2-3-1, some we use the other one. depending on that. So yeah, Nenad Petrovsky, he's also looking very good. His value is very high as well. So with those guys around the team, I'm hoping another intake today. I'm going to show you the preview now. So the preview was a 5-star intake. It says excellent intake, a terrific group of players coming through, and there's a potential to be a real golden generation. Now we've all seen that a lot of times, and it's often not a golden generation. It does say I've got at least one fullback who's an A, a winger, which is A, which is nice actually, and a striker who I'm not too bothered about, but it would be quite nice. I don't think I'm going to get anyone better than Rasmussen, and then everyone else is sort of a C or below. Wide midfielder C, everything else E. I would have liked another goalkeeper just in case the other one doesn't become anything special. Centre midfielder would have been nice as well. We're lacking on centre midfielders, especially backups. I'm a little bit sceptical, I'm not going to lie, but without further ado, let's have a look at this intake. It says it's going to be good. We shall see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right. One elite talent, but he's 2.5-star current ability, and he's a complete wing back. The intake's only 4 stars, so it's likely that no one else is going to be that good. But we have a potential wonderkid here, Kenneth Pedersen, left back as well. Now I would have had to retrain him if he was right back, so that's not a problem. But I'm hoping he's left-footed, which is a complete wing back. I think he might be. So on top of the fact that he looks very good already, he's got 19 determination and he's a driven personality, which is really, really good. A wing back left back. Doesn't look like anybody else is going to be that good. But if he's as good as his ability suggests, then it's still a good intake. Because now we're not going to be expecting very good ones, multiple ones. One good player per intake, or one good player every 2 intakes now, I guess, would be quite nice. So let's have a look at a couple of these. They're not going to be signed. James Stewart, he's a professional personality, left winger, 5 dribbling. I don't think... we'll sign him up just to make up numbers, and he's also got a good personality, so we'll actually sign him up. Nicky Renhold. Let's have a look at Nicky Renhold. Right back. I mean, his attributes are okay, but I'm not going to sign him up. Simon Christensen, low determination. He won't be getting signed up. Patrick Eklund, he's 1.5-star current ability from Copenhagen. Balanced personality, so he's not the greatest, but let's have a look at him. Okay, he's not terrible. Got good physicals, good flair, good off the ball, good finishing, good technique, good anticipation. So he's got all the hallmarks of a striker straight away. So we're going to sign him up as well. Get rid of that. He's consistent too. If his potential is slightly wrong, we might have a good backup striker there, which would be quite cool. That's obviously the striker. That's obviously the left back. And then Christensen and Branson are obviously the wingers that they talked about in the A rating. So probably not going to be great. Right, Sean Branson then. Another Englishman alongside James Stewart. This guy was born in Scunthorpe. Right winger, fairly sporting. Let's have a look at Sean. He doesn't look too bad at all. We'll sign him up. Good dribbling, good pace. Quite like him. First English guy I think we've got through. Is it? I think it is. Are we signing up anyway? He wants a lot of wage. That's weird. Right, let's get rid of that. Let's sign him up. That's fine. 2 years is fine. Right. And then obviously the guy that we're all waiting for. Let's be honest. Kenneth Pedersen. Kenneth Pedersen. Left back. Let's have a look. Please have some pace. That's all I ask for. Please have some pace. Oh my God, he has pace. And more than pace. He's like being crafted. Because look at his traits as well. Oh, actually, dives into tackles, not amazing. But knocks ball past opponent. Look at his physicals. He's 15. He can't even start next season. He has to wait a couple of months. Teamwork is 18. Work rate is 16. First touch 14. Technique 13. Wow. Oh my God. Got a reasonable right foot as well. Can also potentially be retrained to right back, but I think he's just a left back. Linskow at right back. Pedersen at left back. Both of the goalkeeper going in. Gartenman going in. The centre back Ibsen Jepsen. Petrovic on the left wing or behind the striker. If all these players get to the level that we think they're going to get to, we could get to a Champions League final soon. Obviously, there's no guarantees when you get there. That's crazy. He's amazing. I wonder what his value is straight afterwards. I don't want a lot of wage. No, he's not. He wants less wages than the Englishman. Typical Englishman. Right. I'm also, just to be safe, going to put an optional future fee because money is not really a problem for us. There we go. Wow. So I'll update you on him after he's signed. But we've got the Champions League as well for the next episode. So that will be in a couple of days after this one. We should win the league. Knocked out the cup. Fingers crossed for the Champions League. I doubt we'll win it this season. We've got a couple of more seasons just yet. But we'll get there eventually. Thank you guys for watching. As always, please leave a like on the video, guys. You are doing it. I'm very, very, very appreciative of it. And a subscription on the channel if you haven't already. I think 70% of you guys that are watching haven't hit the subscribe button. So please go down and do that. It really helps me out. We're very close to 6,000 now. And until next time, I'll catch you then. Goodbye.